Hey everybody, Jake with FasterBids here. In our previous tutorial, we talked about onboarding and getting started creating our first quote. And that's what we're looking at now, is right where that ended. So if you don't know how to get to this point yet, I suggest you go back and take a look at that video about onboarding. But today what we're going to cover is adding windows to this quote. So we're going to go up and hit the action button and click Windows. And that'll load our main configurator for Windows. Over here, you can see the manufacturers you have selected. So right now we're working out of Red Sky Windows catalog. They are fake dummy data, but they come when you onboard it to test things out. So we will get started with them. And if you look across the top here, we've got these tabs that let you select from all the different window types that we have available. So to get started, you just click the width height field here and go ahead and enter a dimension of a window and click it. And there it goes. It pops right into our order here. You can see a price over here. You could also hit toggle pricing to see a basic line item breakdown. And we'll go ahead and add a picture window as well. So now you can see we're building out our quote here. If you'd like to build a mole, we have a really intuitive molding system. So we've got our first window on the page here, and we're going to go ahead and just select the window we want to mold to it. We'll put two pictures together. You can see when I click it, these arrows pop up around it. So if I want to attach to the right side of the window that exists, we just click that, and voila, we have created our mole. There's a lot of other stuff you can do here. We can temper the windows. We could add many different types of obscures. Let's go ahead and put some grid on these windows. We can add venting, all sorts of good stuff. And then if we want to change the look of our grid, we select the window we want to mess with, hit edit grid, and now I can basically change the rows and columns to match, what I want my window style to look like. So maybe we want a 5 by 5 grid. And as you can see, it basically builds them in real time inside our quote here. Now, once we've got it built to the way we want it, maybe we want to compare across a few different manufacturers. So I can come over here to the Add Edit Brands column. And we see right now we're working in Red Sky's builders. Maybe I want to take a look at the premium option for Red Sky as well. And as you see, I click that in real time. It's building that quote in premium onto the side here. And maybe I want to look at a E Prime window option as well in builders. And voila, now they're all over there. So once I've figured out what I want, over here I can basically use this radial button, select the quote that I want to add to my master quote, and push the button. And let's put an E prime in there too. And so when it says list save to master quote, what that means is that now when I jump back out to my home page, I'm going to have these two new quotes here, the Red Sky windows that I added with all the details, and the E prime as well. And if I wanted to go back in and make some changes, there's something I didn't like about this order or something the customer wanted to change, I just hit the edit button, jump back in here, and I'm right back within the quote, and I can make whatever changes need to be made. So maybe they wanted to obscure this window and put a top-down grid on it. And then I just hit overwrite, and now that has basically gone in and edited our E prime windows quote to have those new options. So if I look here, we should now have a top-down slider. So you see it's super easy, super intuitive to work with in the window app, and there's a ton of different options you can work with. So feel free to go in there and play around. And that's the basics of how you do the window module. As I mentioned, we'll be covering each module from our action button here with a different video. So if you got any questions about molding or skylights or doors, go ahead and jump in on another video and we'll tell you all about it.